Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a kind of different video because I'm not really focusing on books, I'm focusing on cats. I kind of just wanted to make a video where I go through some of the things I have to do on a daily basis or some of the extra things that I have to do being a vet assistant and a kitten fosterer. I am going to take you along with the journey, and the first thing I'm doing right now is filling out kitten intake forms, as I have some kitties in my foster room that do not have any yet. And the reason we make these forms is because, especially with kittens, I mean adult cats too, we have a lot of things we need to do for them medically before they can be adopted. And so this kind of is a nice little way for us to keep track of everything and be able to send paperwork with everyone to show proof of everything that we do. I think it's really important to have really good records when you have a rescue, because you want things to be as clear to the adopters as you can, while also showing the actual work that went into the cat. I mean, when you add it up, it's a lot, but it's all worth it. They're all worth it. So I am just going to fill out the ones I need right now, and then I will show you some of the things that we put on this paper when I'm done. So I'm going to fill these out. Okay, I got the paperwork done for the kitties that needed it, and now I need to draw up vaccines, as I think I have, 8 kittens that need to get vaccinated today, whether it be boosters or their first shot. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull those out of the fridge and get to getting them drawn up. There's a reason I feel like I can't wear glasses in videos. But anyway, vaccines. So I'm using the vaccines that Sharon gets for paws. They're just the first FERCP, which I'll list to you what that covers for. Feline rhinotracheitis, Caleci, panleukopenia vaccines. So it's kind of like their first protection against some of the bad viruses the cats can get, which usually a lot of them present as upper respiratory infections, and so virus infections are not as fun. Well, no infection's fun, but not as easy to treat as a bacterial infection. So vaccines are very, very important. And kittens can get them, we usually get them their first one between 6 and 8 weeks. They can get them as early as 6 weeks. It's kind of just when we get them. And so I have to give 6 kittens their first vaccines, and then 2 need their boosters today. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull up some vaccines, and you'll see how I have to do it. And yeah, until I have 8 of them. Okay, so I have finished with pulling up all of the vaccines, which there are 8 of them here, and I have saved one of the vials for each of them because these have a very important part, which is this sticker here. And we like to keep these stickers and put them on the paperwork so that people know that it was done, because that's showing proof of it. And it's easier, especially when you're taking your cat to the vet, to just have records of everything. It would be very easy for someone to just write down a date, but having the records is definitely nice. And then all of the diluent bottles here will just go in the trash. So now I have to actually go get some kitties vaccinated. Welcome to the kitten room. Allow me to turn on a light. In the kitten room, the glasses have returned. I've got the vaccines drawn up, but I'm keeping them in the fridge for a little bit longer because I really need to get this room clean first. Kittens are messy and they make their litter boxes full every day and they spill their water every day, and so we got to get all of this cleaned up. So before I do vaccines, we're gonna get the room cleaned and then we can actually get to the poking and vaccinating kitties. I've actually left 2 of them in here because Reggie and Ralph, who need their boosters, are in the pen I'm cleaning first, and it'll just be easier to let them have their time to run around and then come back and vaccinate them before they go back in their crate. So that's the plan. Kittens are escaping now, so I'll show you. This is the mess we are dealing with today. So we're gonna get this much cleaner and then we will be back in just a ta-da! Clean for now until tomorrow. Who do I have in this pen? Oh my goodness. Well, first to introduce themselves is the Hamball, little Hamilton, Hammy. He goes by many names because he's adorable. This is one of my bottle babies who is now off the bottle, so he's migrated over to the big kitty pen because I've had him for a while now. He is up to date on his shots, dewormer, all that stuff, and so he can go in with other cats that have the same thing done. So he's been hanging out in there, also because I have 2 new bottle babies, which I will get to. So that is the first introduction, and I will show you who else resides in this one. So currently hiding in the pen itself, we have Mr. Reggie here, the black one, and Killian, one of the twins. He is still unsure of me, as is Reggie. They need some work, and I have wasted some time away at vacation, so kitten cuddles are coming soon. The crazy and friendly twin, Kyrie, hanging out with Ralph, who is Reggie's brother and who also needs some forced cuddles. And big boy Zenny, also a kind of bottle baby of mine, who is now a big boy. He's already neutered. He is up to date on his shots, and he will be able to go to a home very soon. He just had a snotty nose, so he was staying here with me, but he's all better now, thus him being in with everybody. Now I will be vaccinating Reggie and Ralph, and I will try to get footage of this, but I know I'm going to have to first catch them and then vaccinate them. And I apologize, the kittens are very angry. I'm not paying attention to them right now, so they're screaming in the background. So now, to get everyone to go back in their clean pens so I can move on to the next one, canned food. So I feed all of the kittens and Hilda, who we'll get to. I feed them all canned food twice a day. So that I think I go through, right now I'm going through 3 cans twice a day, so 6 cans a day of canned food. This room gets 2 plates because Ham is still small. He needs a lot of stuff and I don't want anyone overcrowding him. The other ones are also getting better nutrition, but it's better overall for the dynamic. So I'm gonna go ahead and get their canned food ready and be ready to move on to the next pen. Food is complete. So now I actually need to take a quick break to warm up a bottle for the bottle babies because they're continuing to cry, so I think they're actually hungry. So I'm gonna go ahead and go do that. So pause the cleaning, and I will also get the other vaccines because we're moving on to a crate that's going to need vaccinated. Returned to the kitten room, and now it is bottle feeding time. Kitten! You pooped! Good kitten! Good kitten! Alright, let's get you fed, little girl.
definitely Sophia who pooped. You were so fat earlier. Come on, see if you want to eat. You done? Good girl. See, I'm a chunky girl. Yeah, cute girl too.
Although Mitzi wants seconds, I do need to take a second to clean out their pen since one of them did poop, which I definitely think that it was Sophia because her belly was huge earlier and I could not get her to poop at work. So, yay, she actually ate a good meal for me today. Things are going well. But I need to take a second to clean their pen, which I will just show you. Well, I won't show you, but I'll tell you. They're in a carrier type pen that's pretty small, but that's because they're at an age where they really just like to be with each other, and it's helping them learn to, well, it's how I early start kittens to use a litter box, which I could explain some other time. But I'm going to take a second, clean this out, and then we will be giving Mitzi her seconds because she definitely likes to eat in spurts. I'm realizing that I never actually introduced these guys, I don't think, anywhere yet. Well, no, I have, but not that I'm bottle feeding them right now. But we have Miss Mitz. Well, it was Mitski, but I've been calling her Mitzi because it's shorter and she's a little Mitt. I think she's adorable. She is Sophia's adopted sister, so originally she had been put with Sophia and her siblings and her mama Hilda, who I have behind me. Long story short, Hilda got a upper respiratory infection, and she can't be nursing the babies while she's on the medicine she's on, and she was drying up anyway. So we have her babies separated so she can get the course of antibiotics she needs, and the babies are safe and still growing and thriving. So she was a bottle baby, went with the family, and now is a bottle baby again, but with her adopted sister, Miss Baby Sophia. Look at that cute little face. She is Hilda's mini-me, and she is like the calmest little kitten. She's so laid back, and yeah, she's just like not even caring. She barely meows. But this one is Hilda's baby, her last remaining baby, as while I was on vacation. Unfortunately, this is, I think, when the infection started, and I think she started to lose her milk while I was away, and no one really knew, and so she did actually lose a baby, which unfortunately happens, and so we're just doing what we can for these guys, and yeah. So I have their pen all set together. I'm going to cover them up with a towel as I do to kind of just show them that they have a safe space, and that usually helps them go to sleep. Doing that now, and then I'm gonna show you who I'm cleaning next.
Say hello, kittens.
Up next, we have the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants kittens, who are enjoying their freedom and the mess that I have left behind while cleaning. Yes. Living in a trailer, not recommended in the middle of summertime. But cage is cleaned. Now it's time for vaccines. So a little bit about this litter. These guys are the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants litter. We named them because the first kitten that got named was named Lena, and I thought that it would be kind of fun to do that theme. So we also have Bridget and Carmen and Tibby is a boy, but that was the name that kind of made it work. Boy name, I guess it doesn't matter what I named them, but they all had to go to the vet's office, and it was because Lena started to limp and become lethargic and not want to eat, And this was because, oh hi Zeddy, what are you doing? This was because we found out that she has a heart defect, and so do 2 of her other siblings, out of 3 other siblings. So the only kitten that is normal is Carmen, heart-wise, of course. So it's kind of sad because we don't know what exactly that defect is, which we could pursue doing like an echocardiogram, but is kind of expensive, and we just aren't quite sure of their quality of life yet. So we are kind of watching them and seeing if they continue to have symptoms that are alarming, like the limping and not wanting to eat, because they're all eating right now, and kind of going from there and hoping to get as much life out of these cuties as possible. So I need to get them vaccinated so that they are protected from things, especially because they are already not having the best life. So we're gonna get that done. And then, so if you were wondering, hey, why are they in this crate right now, not in the pen? Well, they aren't vaccinated yet. And so I don't like mixing kitties that don't have at least 1 round, preferably 2 rounds, but at least 1 round of the vaccines that we can give them, because it just kind of gives them the most immunity just in case someone's a carrier or something. So because they're not vaccinated, and I just got them yesterday, they're in this crate for now. It was a spur of the moment setup, but hopefully as a few kittens leave this pen here shortly, they will be able to migrate in there. So I'm gonna get the vaccines done. Don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to film it just because they're squirmy kittens, but I'm gonna get that done and put them away so I can move on to the next cage that needs cleaned. So real quick, some introductions. We have the only boy here, Mr. Tibby. He is the tiniest and the most loveliest. Yes, and these are getting thrown away. I just set them on the ground. Then we have the normal girl, Miss Carmen. I say normal like that because, I mean, we don't know what that really means for these kittens, but they're so cute and we love them. And let me find the other 2. Nina, the girlie who started us figuring out that they had a problem going on. Excuse me, no, you can't lick that. So unlike the character in the books, Bridget, she is so laid back. It's actually been about an hour since I started, and it is almost 7 o'clock, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands and get something to eat real quick before I clean the last 2 cages and finally clean up the floor in between everything. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go find something to eat and then I'll be back. Returned from eating. My hair is up now and does not look as good, but it's really warm in here. So I was sweating just a little bit and I needed to get the hair off my neck. We are back. We got 2 cages to go. First of the 2 that I have to go, I'm gonna do Hilda just because I've had her longer and I know what's wrong with her, and then I will go wash my hands or use my hand sanitizer and then move on to the other kittens. But she is on medicine. I need to give her medicine. She does not like it. And clean her cage because she is one of the messiest kitties that I have for some reason. I'll show you. Like, why? Why can't you just leave your pad, honey? It's better, but it's not gonna stay that way for long because she is gonna move that pad. I guarantee it. Oh my goodness. Cute kitten alert. Oh, shit. Look how cute the kitten is. I've made it to the last messy cage with our 2 newest residents to pause and or my kitten room. Yeah. Made it very messy cage, as you can see. And we're gonna get it cleaned up and introduce you to these cuties. Girl is Lady, and she's supposed to be a feral kitten, but look how cute and lovely she is. She looks so cool. She actually looks like she could be part Bengal cat. She just like has really cool markings, but she is very friendly, and her friend, I don't think they're actually siblings. There's multiple litters at this place. His name is Macintosh, or Mac for short. So if you guys have an idea on what the litter theme is, let me know, and I'll let you know if you get it right. But I will show you Mac, because he is still scared, and he's hiding in the corner.
Hi, kitten. Hi. You okay?
Little lady's rubbing up against the thing. She's so cute. Well, I've finished cleaning the kitty room. It is now 7:26, so it's been almost 2 hours. Obviously, I took a couple breaks in between, but that was me cleaning the kitty room. And even then, I didn't like mop. anything. I mean, I did wipe out some litter boxes and stuff, but that's kind of just what I gotta do every day to every other day. The vaccines obviously were extra, and sometimes someone can, like I said, let their cage go an extra day, which is always nice. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. So yeah, thanks for tuning into this video if you did, and if you have any suggestions for other videos containing kitties in the future, let me know, and I will possibly explore those ideas and pursue them. So for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video I decide to make. Bye!